You've got to see this one. Wicked was one of the most anticipated movies of the year, promising a magical retelling of the beloved Broadway classic, but instead of letting the film speak for itself, the lead actress seems more focused on stirring up controversy. From dramatic interviews to pointed scandals and media posts, they've turned the spotlight onto themselves rather than the story. Today we're covering that in addition to talking about the weird trigger warning slapped on the film. As always, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos just like this.
Wicked star Cynthia Erivo is calling out a fan edit of the film's poster. The actress is clapping back on social media after the poster for the upcoming movie musical, in which Cynthia stars as Elphaba alongside Ariana Grande as Glinda, was edited by a fan account to imitate the original musical poster, in which Elphaba's face is shadowed by her hat.
If one thing is for sure about Wicked, it's that it has its own dedicated fan base. This isn't just your average musical, it's a cultural phenomenon with a die-hard fan base that has been around for decades now. Honestly, I'm a fan, I've seen it live. Naturally, fans got excited when the movie was announced, and one fan edited the poster of the movie so it better resemble the original. After seeing this, Cynthia Erivo, who plays Elphaba, completely lost it and took to Instagram saying, quote, "This is the wildest, most offensive thing I've ever seen. None of this is funny. None of it's cute. It degrades me. It degrades us." Adding, quote, "The original poster is an illustration. I'm a real-life human being who chose to look right down the barrel of the camera to you, the viewer. Because without words, we communicate with our eyes. Our poster's an homage, not an imitation. To edit my face and hide my eyes is to erase me, and that is deeply hurtful." Well, if you thought this was dramatic, wait until you see what the lead actresses did during the PR tour for the film.
Oh man, oh no, babe. Babe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cry.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Mia. That's beautiful.
You're not gonna tell me.
Not the time, helicopter!
Every time she opens her mouth, I pee.
We're trying our best, but there's a lot of emotional things that happen, and we're just going with it.
Yeah, you need to understand.
We're
It's been like
weeping,
3 years, people.
Sopping hearts.
There's a lot
We've had to
going
keep
on.
this in for such a long time.
That's weird because I thought Ariana had no tears left to cry. Jokes aside though, there are endless compilations of them tearing up for the most random reasons, and honestly, if you didn't know what Wicked was about, you'd think it was some Oscar bait movie about a heartbreaking real-life tragedy. Like, did Glinda secretly survive the Titanic or something? Don't get me wrong, it's sweet how much they care, but it's also kinda cringy. One moment they're all smiles about their favorite scenes, and the next they're choking up over the life-changing experience of singing Defying Gravity while on wires. Speaking of the iconic song, Cynthia added amazed that people were finding space when another interviewer brought up the topic.
This week, people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that. Would you touch on that moment in the film when Elphaba has been banished and yet she comes into her full power at that moment of the worst time?
I didn't know that that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but you know, I am in queer media, so
Yeah.
that's my,
That's really cool.
Cynthia's acting like she's the one who wrote the lyrics or composed the music for the songs, but no, she's just singing the lines like every other Elphaba before her. It's also hilarious how Ariana's right there with her nodding along like they're discussing world peace. I've noticed you still haven't subscribed or liked, by the way, so what are you waiting for? If you didn't know, holding space means it's holding a non-judgmental presence with another person by showing empathy, actively listening, providing emotional safety, and allowing a person to process what they're experiencing. Just like the PR tour for this movie. Obviously, these interviews went viral and people were making hilarious parodies about it.
Ladies, first of all, thank you so much for taking the time and welcome to Mexico. Oh my gosh, we're so grateful to be here. No, truly, truly blessed by the tour schedule. And thank you. Thank you so much for being here with us. Oh, of course. I mean, it's my job. Is this your job? Wow. That is amazing. No, that's really, really spectacular. And he's wearing green. Do you see that? Did you see he's wearing green? I did, and can I just say, you look amazing in that color. Thanks. I mean, I've never seen anything quite like it. Agreed. Really just brings out your eye color. What color is that? I've never seen anyone with those colored eyes. Black? My eyes are black. So unique. Is it? It's truly phenomenal.
Okay, ladies, I've got some hard questions. Let's not get emotional like your other interviews.
How hard do you think they are?
And nothing crazy, I'm just going to ask some personal questions.
Okay.
Ariana, were you forced to date Pete Davidson? I feel like you can do a lot better.
My goodness. Oh, sorry. You almost got me, but I'm okay.
I'm sorry, why do you guys keep touching each other? Are you guys going out?
I'm a person, and I feel, and I have feelings, but I can share them.
Cynthia, are you worried that people might confuse you with Will Smith's wife with that hairstyle?
Why am I feeling emotional?
Because it's true.
Anyway, what kind of food have you tried here? Oh my god. No, I have to. I have to. I know. Elotes on a stick. They're just so symbolic to Cynthia's broom. In the movie, I just can't help but to think of Cynthia. Oh, and then the poor little Mexican girl who hands it to you. Stop. I'm sorry. I just think that we found a little piece of each other in those elotes.
That's exactly how they were acting. I've never seen anything this woke in my life. It's almost as if they've turned the interviews into therapy sessions. At this point, they're not promoting a movie, they're unpacking childhood trauma and holding space for one another. Or it might have all been a publicity stunt to get people talking about the movie, since they also released a weird trigger warning in the UK about it.
Hilariously, the British Board of Film Classification has issued a trigger warning on Wicked because of potential discrimination against green-skinned women and persecution of talking animals. The warning, issued on their website, states a green-skinned woman is mocked, bullied and humiliated because of her skin colour. A green-skinned woman! Yeah. There is no such thing as a green-skinned woman in the real world. Even Ernest knows there are no green-skinned women. Right, Ernest? Yes?
No, I agree.
Thank you.
I agree.
No, I'll come back to you, Ernest. I'll come
back.
back to you. I just wanted to get clarification. There are no green-skinned women.
I say that's the cherry on top, because as you start thinking that things might not get crazier with this movie, you get hit with another curveball. I'm waiting for the woke brigade to come and lecture us about how this might be related to the color of the skin of the other people and how it ties to racism, since all they seem to care about is making everything identity politics. But as Piers said, this is hilarious and absurd. I'd love to know your thoughts here. Have you watched the movie yet? Let's get the conversation rolling in the comments down below. And by the way, if you want your friends to have a laugh, please share the video with them. It means so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.